Okay, this is Module 3, Part 2. In this video, we're going to start where we left off from our last video, where we did, in fact, get set up on WordPress.com. We set up our site, and our site is gcnusa.wordpress.com. So once we're set up and you're all set up, now you can go in and you can start creating web pages. I'm going to go through the dashboard just a little bit before we start creating the web pages and the post, but let's go ahead and do that now. I'm not going to go through all of these items. We'll probably go through them later, but what I really wanted to do was just show you where to find the on the menu, because this is just a menu here, where to find pages and post. Okay, so if you just scroll down, you can find post here, and again, post are where you would put your articles, things like that, or things that you want to write and tell people about. This is where your blog roll, as they call it, would be, because you could have a list of blogs that will be put on the site in reverse chronological order. And so this is where you would open or create a post. Okay, then you can add a post, you can categorize your post, and you can also put tags on your post, and then you can also copy a post. Okay, now if you scroll down, there's also pages. Now remember, pages are just tabs that go onto your website. So there are actually website pages, if you will, and you can create any number of pages as long as they can be seen on your screen. But you can create any number of pages. But this first option is all pages, and we're going to look at that in a minute. And then we're going to look at add new, and then of course copy pages. Okay, now I want to make sure that you're clear on what that will look like. Well, now let's go ahead and create our first page. Let's go ahead and look at our site first so you can see what the site looks like. And let's go to our site, and actually we can just do this. Just copy this. Do it this way, make it easy. We're going to go to wordpress.com. Okay, now that's what our site looks like right now. This very first, these tabs on this navigation pane, if you will, are the pages. That's a page, and this is a page. So if we click on that or click on that, you can see it looks a little bit different, because that's the About Me page and that's the Home page. Now, as far as your page or post, when we start adding your posts, and we'll look at this again, you'll be able to see that your post will be added in the uncategorized, or we'll set up category for your post. So let's go ahead and do that now, because I'm trying to make sure we don't keep this video too long. But let's create a couple of pages quickly. So we're going to go ahead and let's click on all pages. And you can see we've got the About Me page, and then we actually have one that I put in draft, which is, this is my new page 1. Okay, but I'm going to create a brand new one so you'll know how to create a brand new one. So you just click on Add New, and you can name this page whatever you want to name it. So we're going to name this My New Page Number 1. Okay, and we'll just put some. And this panel here is where you can put information about the page or whatever you want to state that is important for the reader to know about the page. So I'm just going to say this is my page test. Okay, so now You have the option to save this as a draft, and we're going to go ahead and click on it and save it as a draft. And by saving it as a draft, that means it will not show up on the website, so that means it is not public. So we've just saved it on a draft, and you can come back and work on it later if you want. Or you can go ahead and publish your page, and you can publish it right away, and it will be published, and it can be seen by anyone and everyone. Okay, also you can preview your page before you put it in draft. So if we click on it and we preview our page, it just shows what our page would look like. Okay, and this is our page down here, and that would show what our page would look like. Okay, so now we're going to close this and go back to where we were, and now we're going to go ahead and publish this page. And I'm going to say this test page, that's what that should be. This is my test page, or page test. I will now publish. That way you will see how it looks when we publish it. So you click on publish. Okay, and if we go over here, now remember this is the way our site looked before we added that page. So we're going to go ahead and refresh, and when I say refresh, I'm just going up here and refreshing this link, and I'm just re-entering the link essentially, and it's going back out to Google and pulling the page back up. But now you can see our new page has been added, and so now it's a tab over here, or on the navigation panel. Okay, so let's go back in there, and we've published our page, and let's add another one just so you can really see how this works. Let's add another new page. So all I did was click on add new page, and this is, I can say, my test page number 2. Publish now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and publish this one. Okay, now if we go back out to our site, you can see our site has the home page, about page, and my new page number 1. And if we re-enter globalchangeusa.wordpress.com by refreshing it, okay, now you've got the second page, and we can look at that and see what's out there. Okay, there. Now let's go back, and we're going to go to post. Let's go to post. Oops, it's up here. And let's just go to all posts, because we don't have any posts at all, I don't think, at the moment. We don't. Okay, you can see we don't have any posts. Now this works the same way we did with the pages. All you click on is add new. Okay, and this is this. I'm adding a title for this post, because you can add a title. This is my test blog post. Okay, test number 1. Okay, we're going to put a number here just so you can see the difference in test number 1. So again, you can add a title, you can put in data about that particular post, whatever that is. So normally you do want a title, and then you want to put information or data that you want to provide to your reader. You can do the exact same thing that we did over in the when we created the page. You can save it as a draft and come back and work on it later, and that means it won't be posted to the world. Or you can go ahead and publish it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and publish it. Okay, so now it's published. Okay, and I'm not sure why it takes you here. I guess if you want to promote it to the world, I don't want to do that at the moment, so we're just going to go ahead and close this. And you can see just from this page that your post has been published. Okay, And this says this is test post 1. Now that should also show up on your home page, which it does, because on your home page, normally what that will do, it will default to be your blog role. And let me show you what that means. What we're going to do is go back over here. We created a post. We're going to do two things actually. Let's do this. Go back to here. Go to post. And that shows that we have our post there, our first post. Now we're going to create another one. We're going to do a few different things. And this is my test post number 2. Test post number 2. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and publish that one, but we're also going to add a category. And I just want to do that so you can see how you can add a category. Okay, I'm sure there's a way we can stop it from doing that. Let me go back to my, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add a category. Let me go to post. And let's go back in here. And we're going to add a category for this particular post. So add a new category. And we're going to call it test category number 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click add, and then that will add the category. And so now I'm going to uncheck that so that this particular post will show up in the category. Okay, so let's go ahead and update that. Okay, now let's go back out to our site, and you can see right now, let's go, you'll see we only show one post. But if we refresh, now we have 2 posts, and now it's in reverse chronological order. So now we've created a post, which are these 2. Also, you can see right here that we do have the post in a test category. So if we click on test category right here, it will show that one post is in that category. So you can categorize posts based on a topic or things like that. Okay, so let's go back to the home page, but I just wanted to show you that you now have 2 posts that we created, and it's on your site, and it's live on your site, and then we have my new page, page 1, and my new page 2. So that those pages could be any topic that you want to focus on as it relates to your website. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. We went a little longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to make sure we got an opportunity to go over creating a blog post and also a website page. So I will talk to you guys in the next video.